You ready?
Mondays are so sad when you waking up to flowers, bringing the sunshine through as
Well,
the ladies come to you. They have hot topics and interesting guests, making your Monday mornings the very best. It's Monday morning talks, we got the sauce. It's Monday morning talks, we walk the walk. It's Monday morning talks, this is Cesar here speaking loud and clear. It's Monday morning talks with So Michelle Lachey, and Miss J. It's Monday morning talks, y'all. Hey, it's Monday Morning Talks, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Monday Morning Talks. I
good
am your girl,
morning.
and I am here with my lady, Michelle Lachey, and I would say, and Miss J, but Miss J had to pay some bills this week, so she will be back next week.
Can
So,
you pay my bills? Oh.
pay my telephone bills. So, Michelle, how are you this morning? This lovely Monday morning.
I am well. My dog is loving on me. Okay. I'm trying to hold on. I'm
Okay.
trying to share a video. Okay. Um my weekend was good. What did I do? What did I do this weekend? Um
I'm doing the same thing you're doing. Okay, go ahead.
so this weekend, Friday, I did nothing. I think. No, I didn't do nothing. Saturday I didn't do nothing. I had an event to do Sunday, so
What you do?
I spent.
Oh,
I
was that
had
the
to.
pop up?
Yeah, the was a financial workshop, and then I was vending, which was my first time vending, and I made a lot of mistakes, but I did a lot of things right too. So let's just say that.
That's good.
So you know, I was just happy that I went through with it. So
Yeah.
on to the next one, and
On to
then
the next one.
yeah, and then I think that was it. And then Sunday I was so tired. I went and I had an early dinner, late lunch type. No, it's an early dinner with
Okay.
a friend of mine, and that was it.
Hmm.
I saw light skin for a brief moment, but
I
it
was
was
gonna
his
ask,
son's.
like, was it light skin?
It was his son's birthday weekend, so I
Um,
guess I'll let him be a daddy. I guess.
Giving me burn my throat on my coffee. Burn.
Yeah,
I
I guess I'll let
guess.
y'all be daddy and son. So yeah.
I
How was your
always
weekend?
My weekend was good. Friday, I completed, my first week with my new class. So,
Mm-hmm.
thank God I had to tell them like I am so happy that you guys, because I'm going into an advanced class, and when you go into advanced classes, some of the students are know-it-alls, and they know because they done learned something, so they know how to teach it, and they blah 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 blah. But
Right.
I got a good group of students so far that I see that actually, what I'm saying, want to learn. They had a lot of teachers, teaching them at one point because they didn't have it. Once the original teacher left, they was, getting a lot of teachers in, and so I'm now the original teacher. So they learn from a lot of different teachers. So I'm glad that like they allow me to teach them, what I'm saying, how I know how to teach them, instead of saying, well, such
Mm-hmm.
such show. Well, they did say one time, like, well, that's just how they showed us this way. And I'm like, well, let me show you another way. I would never say another teacher is incorrect, although the
Right.
teacher was correct. But I would never tell the student that, oh no, the teacher taught you wrong. I'm just going to show the student basically the right way, but not saying I'm teaching you the right way. So yeah, so they it was good. I told them like thank y'all for just being, what I'm saying, a really good group. Y'all listen, y'all you respectful, and so I'm really so far happy with this my class and my coworkers. Like I'm working with some new teachers that I've been there before, and so some of the old teachers that I was there and the directors that was there, they're gone. So it's some new teachers and some old teachers that I like. So the teachers that I didn't like is gone. What I'm saying? So then we got a new director. And so yeah, so it was a good atmosphere. And then Friday we had throwback day. So of course, I put my '90s gear on, flannel shirt, little tank top, my baseball cap to
And
the back, jeans with my Jodeci boots. I painted my boots,
not the
with beads,
Jodeci boots,
with the beads
girl.
on the boots. Yeah, so it was
Ow.
me and my students, we took pictures because they was all '90s too. But they supposed to send me the pictures and she didn't. And so then
You just remember
Saturday,
that, didn't
right?
you?
I don't think I finished giving her my phone number. I think I was giving her my phone number. She was like, "Wait, let me get to the thing so I can get it."
Mm-hmm.
And I think something happened where I don't think I finished giving her my number. But Saturday, 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 Saturday.
See, this is usually what you do for Friday. Now you can't transfer Friday to Saturday because you didn't got a little part time gig, so you can't.
Saturday, Saturday. Oh, okay. I know what I did. Saturday, I had a client. I did. I'm actually really getting really comfortable with my micro shading. Let me tell you. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if you saw the pictures that I've been putting up on Facebook of my micro shading, and so I've been getting like really good with it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna say really good. I'm really comfortable with it. Like I could just do it
Mm-hmm.
now. It took me so long to take models. I was so scared because it's brows. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a wax or it can grow back or it's a tin and it's permanent cosmetic makeup. So
Right.
like I was so scared because I was scared I wouldn't get the outlines right, and so I was so scared to take models. Like it took me so long. You remember when I started this class? It was back in like
Right.
summer sometime last
Yeah,
year.
because it was around my birthday.
Yeah. So and I'm just now taking models because I was at when I finished the online and I was doing my skins and I called and asked him like how do I get my certificate? And he was like, well, you got to do a model and you got to send it to us, blah blah blah. And so he was like, if we approve it, we'll give you your certificate. If not, we'll tell you what, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
somehow I can't get back into the class because I was like, well, do I go in and get like hands on or something, or do I just refer back to the class? And he was like, you refer back to the class. But when I tried to get in, it said this page is not available to me. So I got to call them and tell them, hey, I'm supposed to have this class, pay
Right.
$1,400. So, so yeah, so I took my model. I took a model. I thought I had a model on Friday too, and then I took a model on Saturday. And then I was just at the shop for a minute. And then we did our podcast. That's right, we did the podcast Saturday, Unfiltered Podcast. And it was just me and Juvie. And we basically kind of like went off with the comments of what people it was fun. It was a chill day at the podcast. We just read comments off of what people posted on our post that we put up and we just elaborated off their comments. So it was nice. It was
I'm
cool.
trying to think if I watched a little bit. I did watch a little bit.
Were you on it down last week? I
I
don't
didn't. I think I caught it at the end.
know.
My days are just running together
I
lately.
know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I
so we
feel
did
like
that.
I did because I remember seeing this hair,
Who here?
your hair.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who? Because they said his hair. I'm like, Terrence wasn't there, but
Mm-hmm. Cause y'all had to call. Y'all had to call.
his wife. Oh, Terrence for the
No,
quote.
for the
That's for
quote
the
of the
quote.
day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. And
That was Saturday. See, I knew I
yeah,
was watching.
that was this. But we called him last Saturday too.
Oh, well, I missed that one.
Yeah, we last
Last
Saturday, but
Saturday,
he
I
didn't
just
get.
saw when
He
y'all was
he
reading
did.
off the post about the comments and everything for the questions.
Yeah, and so he didn't call back in time, so we ended up just doing a quote on our own. But so yeah, I did that, and then I just went over to my sister's and I hung out there with her for a while. I got in probably like a little 11 something, and then Sunday I went out to Darien to do my shoot the film for my short film. This is not. It's just like I was so stressed out Sunday because for some reason these actors and people, they're not getting right. I've been having to recast, rehire. You know what I'm saying? Just redo. So
What you mean they not getting
we
it
didn't
right?
get
They
to we
not
didn't get to
coming
shoot.
through, or
They're either ghosting or they're super late. They're holding up production. So we didn't really get to do any filming. So we did get to do some rehearsal. So because we didn't want to waste the day, but we was waiting on people, like people, and then people tell me, oh, I can't come to 1 or I can't come to 12. We start shooting. We supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. Oh, I can come to 12 and I gotta leave at 5, or I can come to 1 and I gotta leave at 4, or whatever. However the case when maybe when we all decided that this would be the day that we shoot, everybody confirmed that this day was good to shoot. Everybody confirmed this time. I sent a call list out in a week in the week. So don't wait till the day before or the day
right?
of and tell me you can't come. So now I'm at the point where y'all want to act like $1 million actors and people, I'm going to treat this like $1 million production and be $1 million director, and I'm going to act like them. If you cannot make it, you're going to be recast.
I know that's right.
So we didn't really get to film. I was highly upset because I had a new guy come in to for a role because I recast him. He switched his job. He don't even know me. He just met me like a week ago. He switched his whole schedule for work to come be there, and he was on time. Anybody write edibles? You know what I'm saying? Like, and we didn't get to do nothing. I'm like, that's making me look unprofessional. How y'all working? Because I'm meeting people, bringing people in, and y'all not acting right. And then somebody was like, "Oh, well, maybe you should redo the script so that take out some scenes." And I say it's not the script fault. It's not the planning fault. It's the people fault. Why would I change my? That's disrespectful to the writer. Why would I change my script to please people who is inconsiderate of our people's time?
What does the script have to do with them being on time?
That's what we was trying to understand. I don't know what that meant, but I was just like, no, that doesn't work. So I said, look, I'm working around the guy who changed his shift for me, his schedule. He can say on Sundays, some Sundays he can be there from 9 to 1, and some Sundays he can be there from 6 to 11. So this Sunday we're going to be there from 9 to 1 because we're going to do the scenes, the daytime scenes, and then the next Sunday we're going to be there from 6 to 11 to do the evening time scenes. If you can't be there from 9 to 1, then you're going to be recast, and you're going to have to get a scene, either work behind the cameras, or you can get a scene where it's in the evening and it's not a big role. Periods. And that's how it goes. I'm not gonna. It's business at the end of the day. Friendship
Yeah,
later. So that's how it's got to be. Because I would
absolutely.
never disrespect anybody else's production like that. I would never disrespect their production how they disrespected mine. So I had to just take it and just yell and just snap out yesterday. And the people that I was really snapping out on wasn't even there, or one of them was. But the other one, but I don't know if he knew that it was. I was referring to him. It was weird. But but yeah. So end of the day, no love lost. It's just that I know my next production, when I do have a budget for it, I know who I'm going to have in it. Because I wanted to build like a family, like a Tyler Perry family, but we always working together on production. And if they write something, everybody is in with it. And if I write something, I'm keeping my same people. But I know now I'm weeding out the real part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so this is a lesson learned. So when in my next production I'm getting a budget for it, and I know who I'm going to keep and who I'm going to not ask to be a part of it. So that was my
Right.
Sunday. So then I went, came home, I napped, and I went on a little date, and we went to Bachi's. You know, we had a drink, some wings, watched the games, and then I came home and I went to talk and lay down, and we was talking on the phone. I think we both fell asleep on each other. So he texted me this morning like, "Did I fall asleep on you?" I said, "I think we fell asleep on each other." So, but yeah, it was cool. You know, the dating scene is just a lie. I gotta get used to it. My car needs to be washed. My oil needs to be changed. My tires need to be have air in it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this myself. So yeah,
You'll be fine. I got to
yeah,
clean out my car. I was cleaning out my car this morning. I was like, this is ridiculous. Hey, if I know anything, I clean out my car. I realized I drink a lot of water. I had literally like 10 water bottles I was throwing away. I was like, come on, Shell, come through with the water
that
drinking.
is
Come
true.
on,
That's true.
girl.
And my
So,
kids do too, because they like to leave theirs in the back seat. So they think my back seat is their garbage can or something. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely gotta. I'm like, I gotta get back used to this. I'm not. My oil supposed to been changed a long time ago, and I have not changed my oil. And because I'm so used to, they like calling, making the appointments, bring my car up there, and now I gotta do it. And I'm like, oh, I keep blowing it off, blowing it off. Now my light on. I'm like, oh, shoot, I had to go. It's probably nothing in there.
right.
Shut my whole engine down. So I gotta go, and my car is like, it's so dirty. It's so dirty on the outside from all the snow. But then I want to wash it, but it's gonna snow tomorrow, so it's just like, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a garage
Snow.
right now. I'm
We're
not.
going to
I'm
be
not
up
in a.
to 70 in a couple of days.
That's so nice. I'm going to Atlanta.
Mhm. Come on.
I'm coming to the A. But but anyway,
Speaking of the
so
A, what market?
I know he ain't here yet.
I'm not.
Anyway,
He
let's
tripping.
go. We're gonna go into some hot topics right now. So again, every week, where you go? Oh. Every
I'm
week
right here. I was trying to
we
see if
have
I had got a notification that he was on his way, but he didn't.
no. Mark, where you at, Mark?
Okay, he
And,
tripping. Where
and
you at, friend?
Antonio too. Like, where is Antonio? It's so weird that
Right.
Antonio has not been. Have you
I ain't
reached
really
out to
seen
him?
Antonio on the book period though.
Have you reached out to him? I hope he okay.
No, I have, let me see.
It's been weird not like seeing him like coming to the show.
So yeah, he was been on here. He was on there talking about football. So let's see.
Mm.
I'm gonna message him, be like, "We miss you."
Yeah,
Oh, better yet, I'm finna share it and send it to his inbox.
there you go. I'm gonna
So
find my.
yeah, yes. Okay, so we want to get into some hot topics.
So we're gonna go into a. I kind of bit my toast a little bit. R.I.P. Or Miss USA. Her name was Chris. If I'm correct, I want to say it wrong. Kryst. Chelsea
Yes, I don't know her
Chris.
name though.
I can pronounce
Yes.
it now. I hate to have mispronounce it. And Miss USA 2019. She allegedly, lots of quotes, allegedly jumps to her death from a Manhattan skyscraper. Um, it's really,
Now,
really sad.
why do you think
She was
it's
only 30
alleged?
years old.
Yes,
Because I
beautiful.
very beautiful. Because it's so much funny business that goes on in these industries, and and so for a beautiful young lady to just get on her roof or balcony.
Yeah,
By
the
the time
balcony.
you're thinking that you got so much time to think about if you want to kill yourself up there. You know what I'm saying? And for you to write a note, most times when people kill themselves and they by themselves, you write a
Mhm.
note. People don't really write notes no more. But if you write a note, you're gonna do something. Maybe take pills or shoot yourself. To walk on that balcony and just be like, oh, I'm gonna jump, but you got time to think about. Okay, wait, this is a long jump. You know what I'm saying? Like I,
Well, if you're
I
making that jump, you've already decided that this is it. You know, I think
right,
most people. I think most people who are brave enough to jump off of a. I know it's not weird to call it brave, but
right,
if you do, commit suicide by jumping off a bridge or a terrace or something, I think a
mm-hmm.
lot of people do that when they really, really, because think
They want
about
somebody
it,
to
like
find them.
the success rate of jumping off of something and dying is really high. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? The success rate of taking some pills and living is also high. You know what I'm saying? Like think about how
right.
many people who you know,
But what if you jumped off a bridge and you landed on a car and you made it? Or
you're
you
gonna be
jumped on a
walking
bridge,
around like this
well,
for the
you
rest
jumped
of your
off
life.
the thing and you landed on a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Like they broke your fall. And
I mean,
nobody saw her standing on that bridge. I mean,
well,
on her
on the
balcony,
terrace,
on
I
her
think it
balcony.
happened late at night. Didn't it happen late? I don't know. Let me
Um,
check.
I'm reading it now. It says she's a 60-story building. She was found dead in the street
Yeah, she
below.
was found dead in the morning, so she did it late.
Shortly
She was
after
found in the
7 a.m.,
morning.
she was seen on the terrace. She was seen last seen on a terrace on the building's 29th floor shortly after 7 a.m. The devastation, great sorrow. This night breaks my heart because she was so pretty, and I just honestly should have said why they believe she took her. The investigators have not said why they believe she took her own life. Of course, they don't. They don't know. Of course, they couldn't say it. Why would they? Chris spoke
I mean,
out on Facebook for World Mental Health Day, describing her routine for coping with stress. I do a lot to make sure that I maintain my mental health. And most important thing I did is talk to a counselor. She's really easy to talk to. She gives me great strategies, especially if I'm sad or happy or have a busy month ahead of me. So she's getting help. Why would she kill herself? She says
because some people just, even if you are getting help, I mean, think about how many people are still like, even though you're going to therapy and all this stuff or whatever, like you're still going through. You know what I'm saying?
but she
That's
says
crazy.
She says, when I'm not talking to my counselor, I spend the time at the end of every single day to just decompress. I unplug, I shut off my phone, I don't answer messages, I just sit and watch my favorite movies. Like she's she's taking care of her mental health. She never said she was depressed, she just said she was stressed. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she wasn't depressed, she was stressed.
I mean, being Miss USA and then coming from that too, like you gotta think about it too. Like, I mean, we never know the pressures that people put on each other. Like, okay, let me have a transparent moment. Like, this weekend, I said this is my first vending event. Come on, little piece of hair. So this is my first vending event, and I was excited and I was nervous and all of those wonderful things.
Mhm.
Because I've never really been out there presenting my product like to the public. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Facebook is one thing because I feel like I know half y'all, so it's
Right.
like that don't feel like I'm really presenting this to people. But so yeah, I was nervous, and when I tell you, I literally had an anxiety attack yesterday. I was crying. I was going crazy. I mean, it was just so much. I was so overwhelmed. And I literally had an anxiety and panic attack that morning. And thank God for my sister because, she calmed me down. And I had that and a little herbal refreshment and some prayer. And I made it. And as I was going through, I still was going through. I still was having that panic and I still was like going, but you wouldn't been able to tell once I got there because I was like,
Right.
hi, you
Exactly.
know.
But yeah, but I
So
mean, I can understand that we all like kind of have like panic attacks or anxiety attacks, and when certain things we're afraid or whatever, or we're uncertain or unsure. I mean, mind you, going into teaching into a new class, like I said, going into a new advanced class, I was super nervous. I didn't know what I was walking into because I know from the past I done walk into classes where the students are just disrespectful or just you know what I'm saying, like nerve wracking. So I have to like try to put on my ballsy pants to, you know what I'm saying, and knowing I'm nervous and scared at the same time, not scared of the students, but just scared of the environment that I'm walking into, wondering if it's going to be the environment that I want to be around, you
mhm.
know. And so walking in and just, but I gotta boss up, so they won't think they can run over me. So it's like we all have that, but I just know like in this world, especially like in the Hollywood like industry or in like the these type of industries, it's be so many like suicides or you know what I'm saying, and it's just be covered up. No invasive suicide and that's it. Like I really
Mhm.
hope they investigate this. I really hope that the medical examiner can see if she, depending on how she landed, depending on how she if it looked like she did how the balcony coming out that balcony or whatever, if she was
Mhm.
pushed, if she was thrown. I really hope that's there. I'm glad they're investigating this because that's what I said allegedly. Because anybody can write a letter under duress. You know what I'm saying? Or was
True.
it her letter? Did they do a hand? You know what I'm saying? A handwriting thing. So I really hope they take this investigation seriously because somewhere in my heart, I just don't believe that she jumped. Just like I don't believe that Bob Saget just died in his sleep.
Why can't he
I just
just die in his sleep,
I
honey?
just don't believe that he just died in his sleep. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I think that he started to become a back successful. You know what I'm saying? And
And
I
what
believe
happened?
that
Somebody put some juju juice in his
somebody
juice.
could have poisoned him. Somebody could have. I just don't want to believe that this man who just was just coming back to life
Literally the night before had
the night before.
performed.
Right, he just performed. He was going on tour, talking about his tour, and God like, nope, lights out. I don't believe it. I honestly think they his family. If it was my family member, I'm gonna be like, can we do an autopsy? Because you say he died in his sleep. What cost? You know what I'm saying? Him to die in sleep. Let's do an autopsy. Do a toxicology report. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this. Let me get a full. I need a real reason of why he passed. I just some things I just don't. I mean, I know people commit suicide all the time, and or people die in their sleep all the time, and whatever. But some stories just in my heart, in my spirit, it's just be like, no, not this time. This didn't happen this time, and this is one of the cases, and Bob Saget was another one of the cases.
I think with Bob Saget, he's a childhood icon type, and it's like, come on, it's Bob
It's
Saget. You know what I'm saying? He
it's just
everybody
so
friendly
it's
next door neighbor, so it's like you don't want him to just up and die. Like he's supposed to be like Betty White. He's supposed to
right.
live until niggas be like, I mean, till people be like, he's still living. You know
You
what I'm
don't see Betty
saying?
White dad in her sleep. I can see that. You
But
know
you know
what I'm
what?
saying?
But even still, they found out that it wasn't just in her sleep. I think she had like a stroke or something like
Yeah,
that.
she had a stroke a couple weeks ago or something like before her death, or a week before her death or something.
Yeah,
But
it was
Bob
something that
Saget,
contributed to her death.
he didn't have a stroke. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I didn't read about any known real serious health issues. You
It
know
was
what I'm
just
saying?
his time to
They didn't say he
die.
didn't have a heart attack in his sleep.
Well,
They
that's
didn't.
how I want to pass away, dear God. I don't want to die from no heart attack, no stroke. I don't want to be in no pain. I don't want to suffer.
I mean, I'm sure everybody want to like go
I
peacefully.
would love for it to just be
But I
like
don't want
super
nobody to
easy.
find. I don't like my kids to try to wake me up and then I'm not wake. I mean, that's like a horrible way to find somebody dead. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Trying to wake them up out of their sleep and they're not asleep. I know we all want to pass away in our sleep, but to be the person to try to wake us up
Find
and
that
like
person.
that, and that's going to be stuck in their head so hard. Like all you can remember is you just shaking that person trying to. One of my friend, his wife, like that happened to him. She had a heart attack in her sleep and God rest her soul. And he was got up, trying to get the kids ready for school and stuff. And he woke her up, trying to wake her up, telling her it's time to get her kids ready for school and for her to get ready for work, and she just didn't wake up. Like how traumatizing is that? To find somebody like that. But we're gonna send our love and our prayers, of course, and our condolences to Chelsea Chris family, Miss USA. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
2019, and her
Very nice.
family.
Yeah.
So rest in peace there. Now going
Rest
into
in peace.
some great news. Okay, I'll get we're gonna move away from the sad news. Both teams that I chose, which is the Rams and of course the Cincinnati Bengals, won the finals. Yes, they are going into the Super Bowl. I was almost with the Chiefs because Mahomes, but I said no because I got friends in Cincinnati, and Bears is out. So I'm gonna ride with Cincinnati because my
Oh
friends
my
there.
gosh.
So I'm gonna go that way. All right. So
Well,
what?
I don't know. I felt a little bit okay because look, I told you I went out with my buddy yesterday, and she was like, "I'm rooting for the Bengals." At first, she was like, "I'm rooting for the Bengals," and I was like, "Oh, okay. That's just, what she like? No, I like their hats."
They hats or they helmets. Like,
Right? She like, I like their hats. And I was like, see, this is why we cool, because I will pick a team based on their uniform. Like, okay, that's cute. I like their colors. You know what I'm saying?
the Rams colors
And
is cute.
yeah, and then she gonna say, and then she, then when they won, because we was watching, well, the game was on at the restaurant, and then when they won, first of all, I was very proud of myself because she was like, it's over," because went into overtime. And then she's
Yeah.
like, "It's over." And then I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Oh, they scored. The first to score means it's over. They overtime, they don't play
Look
the
at
whole
you
thing
learning
like
your
basketball. They don't play the
football.
whole quarter. The first
Look
to
at you
score is the
learning your
winner."
sports. Oh
He's
snap!
all
Oh,
excited because I
where's
knew
Miss
that.
J? She would be so proud of you right now. Miss
I
J, do you hear
know.
this? Look at Michelle and Mom learning her sports. We've been such great teachers.
Yes. And then she called them the Bengals. I was like, the Bengals. I said, see, now you worse than me. I said, baby, it's the Bengals, okay? It's not the
Well, a lot of people say Bengals. A lot of people say Bengals.
I'm like, Bengals is a bracelet.
I used to say Bengals. I thought it was Bengals. It was Bengals, but we say Bengals. We from Chicago. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, then the with the Rams and 49ers. I wanted 49ers to win when they played Green
Same
Bay.
scenario too.
I
That's
wanted
what's so
Yeah,
crazy.
the uniforms are cute, but that's not why I went for the Rams. First of all, I love Odell Beckham. One. Secondly, I wanted 49ers to beat Green Bay. Thank y'all. Good job. I mean, I was going for y'all on the other team. 49ers used to be one of my number one teams until they got rid of Kaepernick. You know, when they had the way they did Cap, I was like, done with 49ers. So, but I needed them to beat Green Bay because I didn't want Green Bay to keep going. So they did their job of beating Green Bay. So I'm like, thank y'all 49ers, but now I'm not rooting for y'all no more after that. So,
Oh my God.
but, why you say, oh my God?
Because you use them just to beat the Packers.
Yes. They needed to beat the Packers. So now, they play the Rams, of course. I'm going for the Rams. And my friend, so I guess he went for Chiefs, but he went for Rams in the other game. So how he batted was he basically because they was both in one. So because one team won but the other team lost, like yeah, something like that. So he couldn't win the money. So he was showing me how to do he's like, you bet on games. I was like, no. I said back in the day, like I used to bet on boxing or whatever. I would say, but I don't no more. But I'm always right. And so he was like, man. So he showed me. He's supposed to send me the app to just how to bet on games. And I'm like, okay, bet. Like give me that because I'm usually always right with the teams I pick besides the Bears, but I'm always gonna go for the Bears. You know, Bears gonna get it right this time. We got a new GM, new head coach. I think we got no.
I feel like y'all heard you say this earlier
Yeah,
this
I said
year.
Bears 2021. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be Bears. You know what I'm saying? 20. We gonna be in there. 20. We gonna be in there this year. We gonna be in there. Then we gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Can they at least make the playoffs?
They yeah they made the playoffs several times. Okay, they just didn't make it this
Well,
year.
can they get past the first round?
What about the Hawks? I mean the Hawks, the Falcons.
Oh well,
Can the Falcons at least get past the first round into the playoffs?
I'm the wrong person to defend because look, I'm a what they call that?
A stratter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When they winning, I'm from the A.
Where's
You know
Miss
what I'm saying.
J? Where's Miss
When
J?
they losing, then it's like whatever.
See, that's how my mama is with the Bears. And I'm like,
Yes.
y'all got to be you either rock with them or you don't. I don't care how much the Bears lose, whatever. I'm still gonna rock with my Bears, and even if I know they ain't going to the playoffs, I'm still rocking with my Bears. The Bulls, I had sat down with the Bulls for a minute because it was just like I forgot about the Bulls for a minute, but my Bulls came back, and so now I should have stuck with them the whole way, but it was kind of hard to kind of stick with the Bulls the whole way through because it was just like they weren't. It was like almost they weren't making no effort. But now we got a solid team.
And you ready for this?
I'm rocking. I gotta rock back. I'm always gonna be Chicago. Always. No matter if I move out of state or whatever, I'm gonna be Chicago fan. Period. But yeah, so Super Bowl Sunday, which is February 13th, we got the Rams against the Bengals, and of course I'm gonna be with the Bengals. So
well, I'm cheering for the Rams for two reasons.
what's your reason? The color of the uniform.
Their colors are so freaking cute. I love their uniform, first of all. I love it. I love their uniform. It's so different. It's so cute. It's so because like most football teams be like blue and red and white. I mean, but it's like a dark blue, but it's like theirs is
It's
a
royal
light blue.
blue.
It's
Royal
like
blue.
a yeah, it's a light blue with a yellow and white. It's like a ray of sunshine. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And then two, because this is Odell's first Super Bowl, and I really I want to see him win.
Yeah, he's sexy as heck. But the only reason why I'm going for the Bengals is because they are the underdogs. They got new people everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knows who's on this team. All right. So and I have a feeling because of that, Rams are going to get a lot of flags thrown on them. Okay. I have a feeling because the Bengals are the underdogs. The Bengals they haven't been in the Super Bowl or whatever in many years that they are going to win because of those reasons. And watch how many flags gonna be called on, gonna be thrown out for the Rams. Just my,
Get
little
your
guess.
opinion.
Just my.
I yeah.
And
I
I got
I
kids in Cincinnati, and so put
I
it right.
was Yeah, I was talking to someone who is a football person, and they were saying that they wanted the Bengals to win because it's a young team, and he was like they
Mm-hmm.
play well, and it's a very young team, and that's all fine and dandy. If it's the young team, they got plenty of time to come back and do it again.
Look, Mahomes won Super Bowl his first year playing, and and so it's always hope. I mean, I love Odell Beckham. He's a cutie. I just love
Oh
looking
yeah, he's
at
super
him.
cute, and
That's
I
another
love
reason I
his.
had went for the Rams because I love Odell Beckham because it's just like, hey baby, and
Yeah.
so.
I love Odell because he's so different, and he don't care what people say. He don't never
Mhm.
come out to try to defend his
Yeah.
behavior, and
Mhm.
he just do him, and I love that. That is like the sexiest thing on a man when he just does him and doesn't
Mhm.
trip on anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, yes.
So
So
good
I'm
luck.
shooting for the Rams. You can
All
shoot
right.
for the
So
Bengals.
Michelle's ring. I wish Miss J was on here. Miss J, we're gonna have to text you and see who you going for. Let's text her and see who she picking so we can
Who
have
she
our
going
picks.
for?
She
So we're
typed
gonna
the
place a
Rams.
bet on this. We're gonna place a bet
We're
on
gonna
this. We'll
place a
think
bet
about
on
it.
it.
Next week we'll come back with what our bet is
Yeah.
on
We're
the
gonna
Super
place a
Bowl.
bet.
We'll place a bet. I'm thinking I got faith in them Rams. The way they played, they came down from a 17-7 deficit to win 2017.
Yes, that was great because I was rooting for them. So that was great. They knocked it. But you know what? But 49ers, whatever his name, Guacajish, that quarterback on the 49ers, he's trash anyway. That's why they're trading him off. He's not going to be the quarterback next year. He's trash. They should have kept Cap. But that's what they get for having a trashy quarterback. Anyway, he don't know how to recover. And he didn't recover. So that's them. And I'm glad they're out because I'm not a 49ers fan anymore. I used to be. I used to love the 49ers. But no. Oh, Miss J got the Rams. Okay. So two
That's why that's my homie.
because they're playing at home. Okay. That don't mean nothing.
It don't matter. I don't care what the
That's
reason
y'all.
is.
That's
That's why
y'all.
that's
That's
my
y'all
homie.
cancers.
That's why that's my homie. Cause we already know. We know winners when we see winners. Okay. We know winners when we see winners.
Yeah. Anyway. So all right. So Miss J and Shells, the two cancers on the show, got the Rams, and the Libra on the show has the Bengals. So we'll see. We're gonna bet. We're
We
gonna see where
shall see.
we got a lot of products. I other got a lot of products. I might want a T-shirt from Miss J. I want some screw. I still didn't get my scrub from you, so I want two of those. And then there you go. All right.
Alright, then. It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's nothing. Okay, and our next one. I don't know. Mr. Nick Cannon is going to be a papa again. We know that he unfortunately lost his baby a few months ago, and so now I guess you win, you lost, lose some, you gain some. So now he lost one, and
Girl.
he's getting another one. Though this will be his eighth because he lost his seventh, and that still hurt me to this day that he lost his baby. But congratulations again for the eighth time to Nick Cannon. I think Nick Cannon is like a poly person, but with baby mamas. Okay, it's not like he's having eight kids with like the same woman. Nick Cannon has eight. He got two with one because they came out twins with Mariah Carey. But all the rest of his baby mamas are all different mamas, right? It's like a whole
Absolutely.
poly community going on right there, and so
No,
it,
I
it's
think Nick Cannon has some self esteem issues or something.
but maybe he just
I
loves
think
kids because he's a great father to all his kids.
I mean, you could be a great father to your children, but how can you be a great father to eight children who are in separate households though?
Easy. He don't live with none of these women, so he ain't got no woman saying don't go to this girl house. So he can
I
go
mean,
visit
it's
all.
just I mean,
Then he
even
have
though
them
he
all together. He might have them all together in his house at times.
maybe I'm not disputing, but that's a lot of
But
people to deal with. You got, and then not even just okay, you love the kids, you love the children, that's fine and that's dandy, but each child has a different mother, and each mother
Mm-hmm.
has a different personality. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And a different family, and there's so many things that you deal with outside of just having the kid with
Right.
these different people. Like, that's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if this mama want to do this or that mama want to do that, and it's just like it's
But
just too
hopefully the
much. You
mamas
know?
get, you know what I'm saying, I mean, here's the thing, like the mamas don't even really, as long as like have to like talk to each other, because none of them live with Nick Cannon, I don't think. So like if he want to gather all his kids together, like say one kid having a birthday, the mamas don't have to go to the birthday parties of the kid. Nick Cannon can grab all his kids and take the kids to the birthday party, and they just be with them. Well, I guess they do gotta know each other because it's the birthday party, and then they gotta know the mother where the kid is going, who party they going over, or whatever. And if it's a great relationship between the mothers, and then so with Nick Cannon and his kid's mother, I say, hey, be fruitful and multiply. But if you can afford it, what I'm saying? If you can afford all these kids, if you can, what I'm saying? I haven't read nothing about them getting him on child support. So
I
hearing he's doing
mean, yeah,
that.
he can afford it, but think about it, he's Nick Cannon. You already super busy. You know what I'm saying? You already have, commitments and such or whatever. And just to be making money, then you gotta keep these commitments because you got 8 kids, shouty. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay for these kids. So I mean, it's just, and then the only baby mama I think that got money is Mariah Carey. All the rest of them just
Pretty
regular
much.
hoes. I mean,
But
female.
sometimes some are models. This one is a model. The other one was a model. He did a lot of models. So most of them are models. And but yeah, Mariah Carey's
That
the
don't
richest
mean
one.
nothing. I
So
know a
according
whole
to
bunch of broke models.
yeah, me too. Um, but Mariah Carey, yes, is the richest one. So but I just feel like I don't know because I follow him on Instagram and I'm always seeing him, in the videos with his kids and so I don't know because I always love Nick Cannon. Like I just like want Nick Cannon to be like my brother or my nephew or something. I don't know. I just
Well,
because
can
I've
you
been
tell
watching
your
him.
brother can he impregnate a black woman then next time? Next time you want to impregnate a woman, can it be a black
I think
woman?
one of them is like half black.
Can he impregnate a black
Mariah
woman?
Carey, isn't she like a
Mariah Carey says
she
she
a
ain't
lot of
black.
things. She a lot of things. Oh, now she not black no more. She
Yeah,
like
she never really claimed
I
being
love you,
black.
Mariah, but you like our man. It be
Girl,
that stuff
all
be
of them like our men.
that be killing me with that. Yeah, but I don't. Nobody really know what she is. Maybe she not black. You know what I'm saying? She knows what her nationality is. She never said it, but I don't think nobody really know. I think for years that people used to always try to figure out what her nationality was and never figured it out. But so she might not be black if she, yeah, I wouldn't claim it if I'm not. If I'm not black, I'm not gonna claim being black. Then you're gonna get tore down like you ain't even black, you claim being black. So um, but yeah, but I congratulations for the 8th time, Nick Cannon.
Congrats, Nick. But keep your. I mean, you ain't got to keep your thing in your pants. I'm not gonna tell you what to
You
do, but
kind
I
of,
mean,
but you want to though, because there's a lot of stuff going around out here,
I
and it's
mean, but yeah, either
saying though.
strap up or pull out, sir. One of the two. One of the two. Maybe both.
I think he
How about
purposely,
strap up and then still pull out? Cause you
I
further
think,
than a motherfucker.
I think he purposely want these kids. I think he
I'm sure he
purposely
does.
want all these kids. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to build. I mean, it's a lot of different women, but I mean, would we say the same thing if it was one or two women? You know, and he had 8 kids amongst two women. I
That's
mean,
still a lot of kids, but I mean that's less personalities, but that's still a lot of kids.
yeah, he ain't always got to deal with the personality. He can go grab his kids and go.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully.
yeah,
Hopefully.
and
Because
I
it's
don't know.
always the honorary
It's
one or
like that
two.
drowning. Yeah, yeah, but
So
but I still want to be a
hopefully,
Wild and
hopefully
Out.
it all works
Nick
out for
Cannon.
him.
Nick,
You never
Nick,
know. He might slang that thing right, and so he got them all under control
yeah, he got him all in control with that there.
with
Um,
that money.
so Nick Cannon, can I be on Wild and Out though? Because that's like my favorite show, and I've been like having dreams of me being on there. So
Oh my god.
if you ever watch this, I'm very funny, and I just want to be. I haven't seen your show when you brought it out to Chicago. It ain't the same from when you have it in the real life world. Like we didn't get that same. I thought we was gonna get the same what we see on TV, but we didn't get
Mm.
that. You know what I'm saying? I was a little disappointed because it was a lot of stand up, and then y'all did like the Wild Style battle. But like y'all didn't do like I thought like it was gonna be like how y'all have it in real life. So I'm like,
like
well,
a
if I
lot
want
of
to see the
games and
real,
stuff.
yeah, if I want to see the real show, I guess I got to go where they really filming the real
Mm.
show to be a part of it, because if we don't get that when they come to Chicago or whatever. But I would love to be on Wild and Out one day. One day you're gonna see this when we rise up to the top. I'm gonna share
Keep
the show with you.
rising to the top.
So
Get
let us
up,
rise up
get
to this
up.
top, y'all. We got to follow our YouTube page, y'all. Like I went on there. We got a few subscribers. We don't have many, and I would love for us to have many subscribers. So follow our YouTube page, Monday Morning Talks on YouTube. Please like and subscribe our page. Please, please, please.
Like
But
and
subscribe. Get your
subscribe.
notifications to know when we on. We are on now live on YouTube
Ding.
right now too. So if you're not watching it on Facebook, watch it on YouTube. But yeah, so then also we're gonna go into our today's topic. We got we done ran into hot topics so long. We got like 6 minutes left.
I know. Well, we can brush over it real quick, or we could bring up another hot topic. It's up to you. This is our
Yeah,
show.
but
We can do
I
what
think
we
we're gonna
want.
brush. We're gonna more so put it in probably next week's topic. Are you eating on TV?
I am.
Oh,
I
MG.
love y'all. But y'all know how it is.
Oh my gosh.
I was hungry.
But I do want to. I want to give condolences real quick to I call her one of my favorite people in the church. Her she just got married last year, and her and her husband, Pastor Minister Robin and Pastor Ray, they started their own church. They congratulations on that. They had a baby boy, little baby Ray. He was 4 months old, and he passed away a couple night before last.
I'm so
It
sorry to hear that.
broke my heart to pieces. I've been just torn up about it, trying to just not break down in front of people, just thinking about what they can be going through right now. And so if you watch this, Robin, I already text you. I already commented on posts that's been put up. I believe they have a GoFundMe going on because they hadn't got insurance on the baby yet, because of course So they have I'm gonna share the GoFundMe they have going on to help with arrangements for the baby. I don't know if they reached their goal or not yet. I haven't checked. I'm trying not to cry right now because I just think it's just very, very sad, and it just brings back when I lost Gavin. So it's like I just know that pain, and I don't even know it, and even as fully as they do, because 4 months with him, and it's really sad, and I just my heart breaking. I just want to just hold you so tight because that
Yeah.
so rest peace to these baby Ray, and my condolences, so many condolences to you, Minister Robin and Pastor Ray.
Yes. Condolences to both of you. Because
Yeah,
I know it's very hard. I can only imagine. I
yeah. I
can
mean,
only imagine.
for I don't know nowhere. It was just I was reading Pastor Ray posted, and he was saying like they was just pulling up at the house, and Robin turned around, saw his nose bleeding, so she was trying to get him out of the car seat, out of the car, and he was limp. I'm getting chills just talking about it. And he was limp, and she so his niece called 911, and hold on a second. Sorry. Yeah, and so then they called 911, so then they was performing CPR, and then the ambulance came and they started performing CPR. They took him to the hospital, and then they pronounced him. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like SIDS maybe or whatever, but yeah, it was heartbreaking. So my condolences sent to y'all, and Robin, I am here for you if you need me, and if you need to talk, cry, and whatever, I'm here.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you don't know me, but if you need to talk to somebody that you don't know, just hit me up. Just tell me who you is, because I will ignore you if I don't know what your purpose is. Okay? Be like, who is you and why? Don't just say, hey girl, and I'll be like, I don't know you. And then I'm gonna
Whatever.
keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. I will not lie to you. So yes, yes,
So
yes.
I'm just reading on the Shade Room that the Brett and her wife Jessica depart. They're expecting a baby.
Big Ju they expecting a baby.
Yeah, they're expecting.
Big booty
Who's here that
Judy.
they're expanding their family? Big Booty Judy and the Brett. I'm guessing Judy is pregnant.
Oh, well, congratulations to them.
Yes, congratulations to you. You two on your new extended family. So yeah.
I did. I saw something else. I saw. Did you see the story about the two pastors who got indicted for stealing like $16 million or something like that from
No,
the government?
no.
Oh my gosh!
The
Yes, they
PPP thingies,
huh?
the PPPs.
No, not even just that. They've been doing it for years. Like they've been scamming for like 5 years.
Or were they like nonprofits and then they was getting money?
Yeah, they was like getting different churches and different organizations and getting money from them and then using it for their personal life or whatever. But yeah, they were like, yeah, had pastors of the AME church.
Mm.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's just so sad. Like people are using these churches for their own gain. Like it's just, ugh.
That's why a lot of people say,
I don't go to church. I don't pay
I
tithes.
don't go to church, I don't believe in this, and then that's when I always tell people that's why you don't follow man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You
Your
follow
church is
God.
the
So
word.
when the leader is a man, you know what I'm saying, and they do human things,
Right.
you don't leave God. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You could leave that man, but you don't leave God, and
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Like when
But
people because they
but then too, like people, it's I gotta understand too, like all because people not in church don't mean that they lost God, they left God. You know, people praise from the house. People, you know what I'm saying, pray,
Mhm.
worship, praise from the house. Like I don't like when people make me like feel bad, try to make me feel bad for not when if I miss church for a month or two. You know, like I lost faith or I lost. I listen to church. I love listening to Pastor Mike Jr. when I'm not in the church. Like I love his preaching, and like I pray all the time. Like I pray more than people in the church every Sunday pray. You know, I worship, I
Mhm.
sing, I listen to my gospel music. That don't mean that I'm not faithful because I'm not sitting inside of the church building. You know, and so it's like I had somebody tell me when I wasn't going to church for a while. Oh well, um, I just don't want you to lose your faith. You know, God, I don't want you to stop loving God. What? I've been to church all my life. Can I have a break?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was go to church like 3 days a week, 4 days a week. And can I have a break? You know, like sometimes I want to praise him alone. Sometimes I want to worship alone. You know, I don't need a Sunday to say so because I don't go on Sunday, that mean that Sunday is the only day I praise God. Sunday is the only day that I listen to the word. Sunday I just listen to the when
It
I listen to the
shouldn't
word.
be.
Every time I'm driving lyric to school, I'm listening to the word. And then on my way back, I'm praising him. I'm listening to gospel. So like that don't mean because people aren't in the church that they gotta be looked bad at or they lost their faith or they don't believe in God. They just sometimes feel better with praising at the house, you know, or wherever they praising them at. Then
Right.
you know, and so and a lot of I know like some churches are like a business, you know.
Yeah.
And so I know you want to fill your business up, you know, just like I do. I want clients. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to fill my business up. And but don't make because I'm not supporting your business that moment that I lost, you know, I lost faith or I'm not into God no more because I didn't show up on a Sunday. Actually, you're supposed to be resting on a Saturday. But hey, don't get into that conversation. But
Okay, rest on Saturday. That's the busiest day of the week.
and it's not supposed to be, but that's how man made it. Saturday, you talk to my grandma. She'd tell you all about it. And my grandma stayed in the churches, but she'd tell you you're not supposed to do nothing on the seventh day. That's why there's a Sabbath day Adventist church, which is held on Saturdays, because the Sabbath day is supposed to be, I guess, the last day of the week, which is the Saturday.
Sorry, did you see this?
No, what is that? Rihanna is expecting
Rihanna
her
is
child.
pregnant.
Oh wow, really?
Rihanna is pregnant. I don't know why that makes me
Congratulations,
so happy.
Rihanna.
I
Congratulations, Riri.
love Rihanna.
Congratulations, Riri. They
Yes.
should cut me off with that, Miss Shay or Lachey. But congratulations, Riri.
I'm sorry.
But
I
that's
know you was
fine.
talking about the Lord, and
Who's
I
she
was
with?
looking for this other article.
Who is she dating?
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah,
he done knocked
I'm so
that
glad. I'm
up.
so glad
See,
she's
I knew
beautiful.
I liked Rihanna because she like them thugs,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm so glad she's beautiful. So, yeah,
Bless that child. Bless that child.
to have her looks. Um, but yeah, congratulations, Riri. That's great. But Michelle, so this is my. I wanted to show you since you didn't see it on Facebook. See my shading.
Yes. You did a good job.
I
Did she
know
like it?
she loves them.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was like, okay, and then I did a couple more. I don't know, have them with me. She wanted hers dark because she got dark hair, so like that was that one. But they're gonna fade.
But
I so
no, yeah, I know, but I did somebody and I did all black and I hers has lasted much longer than anyone else's.
yeah, I don't use so I use like espresso and then I mix it with like a medium brown with them because like with
Hmm.
the Caucasian ones I don't want to put too dark unless they have like super dark hair. She had dark hair, but then she had like highlights in hers, and so that's like an espresso. So I have like a dark chocolate too that I use on me or whatever. But other people I usually use just to be safe, so they won't say they're so dark. I use like my espresso, and then with the one I just showed you, I just used the light brown. I forget the name of the color, but I gotta get more pigments though. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think I really just like fell in love with it. So I'm like, I don't even want to do nothing else. I just want to micro shade. I done a tattoo. I'm already take a tattoo class now, so I can just do tattoos and go and sit and then have somebody show me how to do tattoos because like I like and I enjoy it.
Yeah, I thought about doing tiny tattoos, but I heard that they don't cost that much. Like you think about it, a
Yeah,
tiny
like
tattoo is like
$60.
$50.
Yeah,
You know, whereas you can
get that 300
get that
fifty
same amount of
thousand
time. You can
dollars.
do some brows for 250. You know, three
Right.
hundred.
Yeah, but no, so I'm like, oh, let me go find some tattoo artists. Hit up a tattoo artist and see if I can get a class going. Because nowadays they don't draw no more. They look it up on the computer. You want this font? That you want this picture right here? They print it out and just stick it on your arm, and then they just trace it. So like you don't gotta know how to draw no more to do tattoos. So
Yeah, they
I know that's what he did with this one when I was in Vegas. He this one he printed it out off the computer, and he like, is this cool? This what you want? And I was like, yeah. And he printed it up, and he stuck it on me. The ink got on me, and he just traced it. Same thing with this
well, a
one. He
lot of
did
people
the
do
same
that,
thing.
but the tattoo I got on the back of my neck, I love it so much because she hand
Freestyle.
drew it.
My regular artist freestyle. Jimmy. He free every other
Mhm.
tattoo I have is done by him, and he freestyle. He draws. He's an artist, not just a tattooist. You got the tattooist and you got the tattoo artist.
Yeah, you
So like you got
definitely
the
have people who are
you got people
artists.
who do makeup, and then you have the makeup artists. So it's like
Yeah,
the difference. We now got to know the difference between you got people who do tattoos and you got the tattoo artists, people who do makeup, and you have the makeup artists. So
yeah, which is why I've decided that I've become a painter. I like painting, but I'm not an artist. I can't draw, but
right.
I do like creating
Hmm.
images, which I'm going to do some painting today. Actually, as soon as we get off the show, because the only last one I did, I showed you,
No,
right? I did show you.
you never show me your painting. You did, I don't remember.
This
Well, I
is.
hope you didn't because I hope it's memorable.
Ah, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
This is This is the last painting I did.
I've never seen that ever before. Oh, that's cute. That's
I
cute.
put it in my stories on Facebook.
Okay, I didn't see your stories on Facebook. I usually see
So
them,
this
but I
is,
didn't see
you know
this
what's
one.
so crazy? You know what's so crazy? So I
What?
was drawing this, and I wanted to draw like a something like a sunset type of thing. And I
Mm-hmm.
have been watching Game of Thrones. That's where this came
Lord
from.
Jesus Christ.
The big dragon. Like I love it. So
I
I was like,
haven't watched Game of Thrones.
and that's how I ended up with a big ignorant bird because I have been watching dragons. So I was like, oh, look at that! Look at the inspiration. So but then after that was this one. I showed you this.
Okay, I seen that one. I seen that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. So
Very.
this is my attempt at drawing because I drew the letters.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah,
There you go. Lyric, my daughter, Lyric, she's into like painting, so I got a lot of her paintings hanging up in my, well, a couple of her paintings hanging up in my spot, because she paints really good too, hand freestyle. But all my
yeah,
kids, the drawing is like very prominent in our family because I can draw. I just haven't drew in a long time. I used to draw because when I wanted to be a fashion designer, I used to draw dresses and clothes and stuff. But my brother and all his kids are like true talented artists. He paints. I mean, his daughter like knitted on a board, a canvas or something, and she
mhm,
did. Was it The Simpsons or was it Stewie? No, Family Guy. Can't remember which one it was, but she like knitted on the canvas. Oh my gosh, it was like gorgeous.
oh wow.
So yeah, so keep it up, Shells, and then add your little rhinestones in there, your little rocks, and all that other stuff on your
Yeah, I
painting.
thought about doing it. So I see it.
Yeah.
I'm in a group where they do a lot of 3D crafts and stuff.
Hmm.
I work my way up there, but
Yeah.
they do they take pictures and print them out, and then
Hmm.
they put the stuff on top of them. I want to learn how to draw me a pretty
Right.
lady, and then put some rhinestones on her.
Right.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah,
So that's how I got. I'm in a group where it's like they do like a lot. It's a bling bling group. So I want to start doing like the mugs and the water bottles and all that stuff and blinging them out real cute. And so
yeah,
I'm in that group now, just getting ideas. But I'm gonna do that one side, moving stuff because I'm in the process of moving. Yeah,
yeah.
that's all. Joy
So
time.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna paint something when we get done here because I have a slow day at work today. So I'm going to, I don't know, I want to do something very abstract, but I kind of want to just start moving the brush and then whatever
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah, there you go.
So
And then you name it.
I've done a lot of outdoor scenes. I want to do something besides the outdoor scene. Well, a lot. Like I've done a million paintings. This is only my third. This will be my fourth painting. But like I did like well my very first painting I ever did was I did a sipping paint a few years ago, and
Hmm.
it was a tree outside, and then I did another painting and it was the sunset, and then I did this one, and then it's like like the forest with the birds flying. So I see I'm a very nature forward type of person. I identify with nature is what I'm assuming. But I do want to do something that is not necessarily trees and birds. But then again, if it is, so what? So what?
The birds.
Yeah, so even if it is like trees and birds and all of that, it's still
Start off with get comfortable. Once you're starting off doing certain things, you end up moving off and you get comfortable with it, and then you can just take it to a whole nother level.
yeah. I'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something for I don't know. Maybe I'll do something love center since Valentine's Day is coming. So yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of coming, tomorrow is the start of Black History Month. If anybody who's
Sure is.
watching, if you have anything that is helping the community, uplifting the community, and you would like to come on and talk about it, we would love to have you. We would love to have you speak about what you have going on. Because Black Lives Matter and they see. That's my whole spiel.
Yes. Yes, we will be getting on a lot of topics of Black History next month. So yeah, if you, I know, I have someone who wants to come on the show and talk about the supporting of Black businesses and things like that, but he's not. They're not available on Mondays. So I was thinking of having like a show on a off day if we can.
Yeah.
Um,
Either that or
with
we could
this,
take the interview.
yeah.
Can we tape it and just play it while we're live?
Well, yeah, we can. We can. Or I was thinking of doing it on our on my speaker page and just having you and Miss J come on and join in on that podcast and to do it, and then and then we'll just share it on our Money Talks page. So we can do that. But again,
I
thank
see
you
my
all.
lips.
I see your shiny lips.
Girl, that's my lip gloss. I mean, my lip balm. Because
Okay. Shell's the bomb. Michelle the
lip
Shade.
balm.
Bomb. Bomb. Bomb.
Hydrate, moisturize them lips, baby.
Yeah, thank you all for watching, for tuning in. And hopefully we'll have Miss J back next week. And we will be back next week to talk about more things about all Black history, and hopefully we'll have some guests on and everything else. So this month, every month, you all should be supporting Black
To bring up
businesses,
during Black
your
History
local
Month.
Black businesses. But this month, especially since we only get like 28 days, 29 days in this month, use that 29 days to help support growing Black businesses, already grown Black business, or what I'm saying, up and coming Black businesses. Even if it's sharing posts, if you don't have money to buy anything, share their posts, shout them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, share their stories. Support is it don't always have to. You don't have to pay to support people. It's social
Absolutely.
media is everything, especially if you've got a large following. Just support them on your page. So find a way to support a Black businesses each day.
Absolutely.
Support a Black business. Share a Black business post each day. Let's do that challenge. Each day we're gonna share a Black business post.
And
So that's the
I'm
challenge
with it.
we're giving. All right, we're gonna start tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to share any Black business that we have on our friends that we have on our page that have a Black business. We are going to reshare their story, reshare their post. Either way. All right? Support Black businesses February. Thank y'all. Follow us on our Monday Morning Talks Facebook page. Follow us on my Twitter page, which is at Latrice, Latrice, Soso, Soso. Follow us on YouTube at Monday Morning Talks. And thank you again. Have a good day. Bye bye.